today I want to make a meet and greet experience video, and I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and it's been a little over a month since this show. Tomorrow is actually exactly 1 month since my second show from the Red Tour. I've tried to film this a bunch of times, but I kept getting interrupted, so hopefully this time I can film this with no interruptions. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get into it. I hope it's not too long. I'm gonna try to make it as short as I can. So yeah, so I'm gonna start from the beginning and I'm just gonna get into it. So I originally did not have tickets for the show on July 13th. When the tickets went on sale, I bought them with another friend of mine. I bought them for her show in Philly on July 20th. And then my friend that I went with, Sinette, that's her name, she ended up going to one of the Newark shows with a friend of hers. But when Taylor announced that she was gonna play at the MetLife, we were really excited. We really wanted to go see her together. So we were like, okay, we're gonna try to win tickets, and if not, we'll buy cheap tickets the week of the show, because we don't want to pay for expensive tickets when we had already bought them for other shows. So in May, we tried to win tickets from Nash FM, and that did not go well at all. We didn't win. And then after that, there were no more contests for a while, so I kind of lost hope of going. I was on vacation with my family, and I get a tweet from Sinette saying Nash FM is giving away more tickets for Taylor. And I was freaking out, and I tweeted her back, and I was like, well, I'm not even in this country. I'm on vacation right now. You have to call. Like, this is all on you. You have to win these. So it was the beginning of the week. She called every day. We kept talking, and she was like, well, I didn't get them today. Like, I'll try tomorrow, or I didn't get them at this time. I'm gonna try again later. She never got them until the end of the week. It was 2 days before I came home from vacation, and I remember this so perfectly. It was rainy, like we were by the pool, and it just downpoured, and the rain had finally let up, and my cousins and my brother and I, we decided to go swimming. I decided to check my tweets before we went in the pool. So I see I have DMs, so check them, and they're from Sinette, and it's her, like, all caps, freaking out, like, go check my tweets right now, have someone record you, I want to see your reaction when you read them. So I'm like, did she win them what? And I tried not to think that, like, 'cause I didn't want to get my hopes up, and then it was something else. But I checked her tweets, and sure enough, it was her, like, freaking out that she won tickets from Nash FM to go see Taylor, and I was literally shaking. And I ran over to where my mom, dad, and my aunt and uncle were sitting, and I was freaking out, like, screaming, like, I'm going to see Taylor. And my mom was just like, what? And I was like, Sinette won tickets. I'm going to see Taylor. Oh my god. And I was trying to form sentences, and then like I ran to the pool, and I jumped in, like, screaming, I'm going to see Taylor. And my brother and my two cousins, they were like, what is wrong with you? And there were these two girls near us in the pool, and I'm pretty sure they were staring at me and thinking I was completely insane, but I don't care. Like, I did not care. I was going to see Taylor. And then when Sinette and I actually got the chance to, like, email each other about, like, all the details and everything, she told her that she was in the running with 15 other people to get meet and greets. So I was like, oh, that's so exciting. And I kind of figured we wouldn't get them, but I still thought it was really cool that I actually was in a drawing to get meet and greets for Taylor. 2 days later, which I did not know about until the show, Sinette gets a call from Nash FM, and they're like, oh, we'd like to give you the meet and greets. And she was freaking out, but she didn't really tell many people. She told one of her friends, and that's it. She didn't tell anyone. And they called her, and they asked for, like, my name and my contact information. And she was like, don't call her. This is going to be a surprise. I want to surprise her with these. And they were like, oh, that's so sweet. I come home from vacation, and I was making our outfits and everything, because we had decided on, like, if we were going to the show, we're gonna make these outfits, and we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be awesome. So I made our outfits, and we thought, since we won these tickets from a radio station, that they would be pretty decent. We thought they were gonna be like by the B stage, like the B stage was here, they'd be somewhere in like this area. Tuesday before the show, Sanette finally gets the tickets in the mail. They're section 332, which is like all the way up here, like nosebleeds. I was heartbroken. Like, don't get me wrong, I felt so lucky that I was going to 2 Taylor shows on the tour, and you know, some people can't even go to 1, and I was really excited, and I knew we were still gonna have a good time. You know, it's a Taylor Swift concert. How do you not have a good time? Like, I was kind of heartbroken that, you know, I thought we actually had a chance at meeting her, and we didn't. Well, Friday, my mom drove me to Sanette's house, and you know, I got there, we were just talking about the show and everything, and how excited we were. And Sanette had met Taylor already. She met her in January of 2012. So when I got there, I was like, oh, I want to see her Taylor autograph, because I had never seen it before. So she like opened up the book that Taylor signed, and I was just staring at it, and I was like, oh, I want one so bad. We were in her room, and I was sitting on her bed, and she has like her bed's against the wall, and she has a collage of pictures like on the wall over here, and one of the pictures is of her and Taylor, and I kept staring at it, and I just could not take my eyes off, and I was like, I want one so bad. Saturday, the day of the concert, and we got ready. And Sanette was like, we're gonna get to the arena at 4, and then once we get there, we have to go to Will Call because my friend left my birthday present there. So I was like, what? You can't leave a birthday present at Will Call. And she was like, I don't know, we just have to go to Will Call. So I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't think too much into it because I was so like, oh my god, we're going to see Taylor today. But I was joking around, and I was like, what if she got us meet and greets? And it's just like, who would give those away? We get to the arena, and it took us forever to get there because we were dropped off. We had to like walk in this, I don't even know. But so we got there, walked to Will Call, and I actually have a video of it. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below because that's basically what happened. We get to Will Call, and she like pulls out her camera. I didn't think anything of that because we were filming for a vlog that we were gonna make, which I have a video up in here too, so I'll link that down below too. So I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, she's just filming for the vlog. So that's when she like was like, we got meet and greets, and I was like, what? And I didn't believe her at first because I wasn't expecting it. She said it again, and I was like, she wouldn't joke about this because she knows how much this means to me. That's when I started freaking out, and I was like, oh my god. And then in the video, if you watch me, I'm like coming towards her. I was getting ready to either slap her or hug her because I didn't know what to think, and I was just freaking out, and I was shaking. The arena didn't even open yet, so we had to wait online to get into the arena. Then we had to go wait online on the floor to get our wristbands, and then we had to wait in the line to get backstage, and then we had to wait in line to like get to meet her. So we got into the arena, we head down to the floor, and oh my gosh, I've never been on the floor for any of Taylor's shows. So it was the first time I was that close to the stage for any of her tours. Because I've been to the Fearless tour twice, and I went to the Speak Now tour. I had never been that close. So it was really cool to be that close to the stage and be on the floor and like look up and, you know, seeing the whole arena, and it was so breathtaking. Yeah, we took like quite a few pictures and videos down there. But so we were waiting in line, and we got our wristbands, and then we waited in another line, which like was like on the side of the stage, I guess. We were just talking, and then I happened to like look up, and on the stage, like on like behind the curtain, like in the back of the stage, I saw Grant, and I like tapped Sanette on the shoulder, and I was like, oh, Grant. And so we were calling his name. We were like, Grant, do you like our outfits? And we were like holding up the posters, and